Welcome to Jesus TV Mobile Studios, broadcasting from San Pete County. And this episode is called Jesus Secrets. Turns out Jesus is keeping some secrets, and he's revealing some secrets too. If you're able to abide this episode, you might find that you just heard a secret. Some secrets are just rediscovery of the obvious, or the first time discovery, but it's obvious, it's natural. And so let's talk about some secrets that Jesus gives other people that he doesn't give me. There are people on this earth that Jesus reveals secrets about rocks. I think these people are called rock people or geologists. Rock people. Rockists. And so there's a lot of things I don't know about Jesus' rocks. What are all those rocks about Jesus? What do they tell us? Do they speak to us? And if you're a geologist, you'd probably look at some rocks and say, oh, this one, I can hear Jesus telling me that this one's an ancient one, and this is made out of this or made out of that. So the rock people get secrets, Jesus' secrets. All truth is Jesus' truth, and everything good, lovely, and praiseworthy, even the best rocks, they're from Jesus. That's what I believe. And that might be a secret that I'm sharing with you, but I don't think so. I think Paul, the apostle, said that. Anything lovely, good, important, praiseworthy. We seek after these things because they are Jesus, and they're more Jesus. So for me, rocks aren't a lot of Jesus. Like, I could go get all kinds of rocks and not feel like I'm getting more Jesus. But that's because I don't know how to interpret them, like how to get excited about rocks. But rock and roll, oh, now there is an area of interest to me. And Jesus has revealed things to me about rock and roll. So he is the rock of our salvation, and so he has a foundation upon which sit all kinds of bodies of knowledge. And so rockettes, like the ones that danced. So there's people who know secrets about dancing and the best ways to worship Jesus in dance. Those are the gifts of the dancers, the rockettes. What about rock and roll? Well, there's people who know a lot about how to make rock and roll. And I don't know how to make it. I know how to receive it. In fact, my specialty is downloading classic rock songs that have been released, just like little kids upon the earth. And then when it's time, they get re-released by Jesus. And those are called redeemed songs. Say it after me. Redeemed rock songs. Yes. Now, some people are going to be good at maybe receiving redeemed swords. Say it with me. Swords. Swords. S-W-O-R-D-S. Swords. The W is left kind of silent. Not fully silent. Swords. Yeah, I got my sword here. Now you said the W too loud. All right. Swords. Swords. Are you saying the W? No, I missed it. Swords. Yeah, I got my sword. You don't have to pronounce the W. You don't have to pronounce the S. It can just be ords. Yeah, what you got there? I got an ord that's going to be turned into an Aushare. What? An ord that's going to be turned into Aushare. And you know who's going to get that? Jesus has revealed secrets of language to people. There's people who would know immediately what I was saying. Ords into Aushares. Yep. And some would get it in the is. You just leave off others. Like, I think he's saying swords into plowshares. No, I'm not. I said that into is. No, I know what you're saying. And they would have the secret. Just like there's people who can look at rocks or leaves and they can interpret them. Okay? So all truth is from God. It can be circumscribed. It can be circled. It can be gathered into one big old hole. And so it's the Jesus circumscriptions. And Why is this episode necessary for me to hear, Jesus? Well, Greg, I'm going to paraphrase Jesus. Well, Jesus, he says, Greg, you need to realize that you're just one piece of the puzzle of the million and billion piece puzzle that is the establishment of heaven on earth, also called Zion. And I need you to do some stuff. Not a lot of stuff, just some stuff. And I need you to be expert in stuff. Oh, you want me to be a rock star? Nope. Nope. If I wanted you to be a rock star, you'd be a rock star. If I wanted you to be a billionaire, you'd be a billionaire. Because there's some billionaires. They are gifted in knowing about how to get $1 billion in the current economy. That ain't me. I'm gifted on knowing how to live low with more Jesus. That's my gift. That's my wheelhouse. That's my understanding. But rock songs, redeemed rock songs, yes. That's what I'm good at, not redeeming them, but listening to Jesus, and he'll tell me new lyrics for them. Sometimes new melodies as well. Yeah, mostly new lyrics. And it's a blessing to me and maybe to the whole world. I don't know. All right, so let's see. Did we cover everything for this episode, Jesus? What was this episode about? I kind of lost my way. I lost the plot. Okay, so it was Jesus, and he gives people secrets. Jesus' secrets. That's right. I just revealed one of his secrets, but it might not be secret, because if you already know it, it's not like a secret. All right, if you have a secret combination, but everybody in your clan knows it, it's not secret to them. But this was kind of secret to me, and I just needed to reveal it. Jesus needed to reveal it using my mouth, like, oh, okay, Jesus, so I would understand something. That there's different secrets, there's different areas of secrets. So to review, if you're a geologist, you know a bunch of secret stuff that Jesus has revealed to you about rocks that I don't know about. Not that I care about them either. And if you're a Zionologist, like I am, there's a lot of things you know about Zion, about how it'll come forth and so forth. I'm an amateur. I don't know all the things, but he's told me a lot. So, and then if you're a birdologist, I don't know if they call them birdologists. I do in my Jesus world. We call them birdologists. And you like secrets about birds have been revealed to you. And my friend Brad Van Dyke, Jesus reveals to him secrets about wild edibles and things you can eat. And if you're a gardener, garden secrets. So Jesus' secrets, they're all over the place. And what becomes the essential factor with regards to secrets is what interests you. What secrets do you want to know? Seek and you shall find. And so generally, you want to have secrets about rockets, you're going to be talking with Jesus and doing whatever he says. He might say, oh, I need you to take a class from MIT and learn about rockets because I want to reveal some secrets to you. Well, why don't you just tell me them, Jesus? And he can. He's done that before. He told me about virtual world building. I didn't have to go on YouTube and learn about it. He told me about it. He said, oh, in 2015, he says, yeah, people will have their own virtual world. Then later he spoils it by saying, oh, they already do. You spoiled my surprise. I was going to tell everybody. They already got one. It's called the Jesus world. But here's the surprise, Greg. They don't know they have a Jesus world. Every mortal on earth has a Jesus world. Some of them don't look like it. Yeah, those one. Some of them are like dark. It's like they're dwelling in darkness. But the light shineth in the darkness. The light shineth in the darkness. But the darkness comprehendeth it not. So those are dark worlds. Are they still Jesus worlds? The light shineth in the darkness. Answer it for yourself, Greg, Jesus seems to say. Oh, I want to be kind to everyone, for this is right, you see. So I say to myself, remember when Jesus told you about Jesus worlds and how eventually AI and virtual reality and all these technologies would come together and then we could speak into existence our own reality? Oh, Jesus, watch out, because we might do some weird stuff. By the way, Lord, we're already doing some freaking weird stuff. Sorry to use the freaking word. Okay, the F word. Yeah. Yeah. So this technology's, the base technology is not new. We all live in a virtual world of ideas. It's called, if you're a sociologist, you could call it a worldview. If you're a geologist, I don't know what you'd call that, because your study is about rocks and you're getting secrets about rocks. You didn't have time to learn worldview. Nor did it? But I did, Jesus. You taught me worldview, because I guess I did need it. But you also taught me that everybody's got their own little world, and it's a Jesus world, whether they know it or not, whether they acknowledge God's hand in it or not. But what's coming is an approximation, an electronic approximation of what we've always had. That is called reality. Some people call it reality. We've always had reality. Yeah. Mixed reality, like not singular reality. Everybody's interpreting things differently, but sometimes we're getting on the same page. Like, can we all just listen to the same news source so we can all get on the same page? Well, not all of us, but some of us can. And so that's how you get into tribes. I'm starting to reveal secrets, aren't I, Jesus, about Zion? Because you want me to? Or because I wanted to, huh? Or because the spirit that's in me wants to. Okay. Well, that's how it's going to go. And so, secrets. I think I got it, Jesus, that people have Jesus secrets and they have Jesus worlds. And what's coming is technology. He's decided, I'm going to bring technology down to the earth where you can do a lot of this more easily. Conjure a alternative reality. Currently, it's kind of old school. Like, how can I create a reality, Jesus? Well, when you come out of the womb, start sucking and booping, and just pay attention to what your parents are doing. It's called Jesus TV. Just watch it. It's like, watch TV? Is that healthy for you? Yes. Especially if it's not the electronic kind. And turn and well, look at what your mom and dad are doing. Not everything they're doing is right, Jesus. Yeah, watch that. Well, I'll end up doing the wrong thing. Yeah, that's okay. I'll come and redeem you. And so we humans, we create realities by watching. Whatever we watch, it's called worship as well, paying attention to something. That's another word, another phrase for worship. And that what you worship, you'll start being. Oh, so whatever we look at, be careful what you look at. I want to put some Jesus stuff in front of my face. And so that's what I've been doing. Anybody check my Facebook out? Like, does he talk about anything? I don't see anything about cats in here, except for Jesus cats. Yep, those are the only kind of cats I want in front of my eyes. No, I'll sometimes pause to look at cute cats or something somebody else did. But I'll try to make my mind think, what does cats remind you of? Jesus. What does coffee remind you of? Jesus coffee that runs out of my tap and tastes like water. Yeah, so everything in your world, you want everything to remind you of Jesus? I don't know. I think so, because you know what? I took a covenant, and the covenant was that I will always remember him to get what? To get super possessed by his spirit. So that same spirit that has power to possess me while I'm in this world will have power to possess me in the next world. What spirit is that, Greg? Goes by many names. One of my favorites, Charity, but also my top favorite is Jesus. Jesus, I know. We'll end with this song now. Jesus, I know that you really do love me. Jesus, I know that you really do care. Jesus, I know that you really do love me. Jesus, I know that you really do care. What do I do when lightning strikes me? Who do I turn to in my deep despair? Jesus, I know that you really do want me. Jesus, with you, I'm really hurt. What do I say when it's all over? Is Jesus seem to be my favorite word. I'm glad, so glad. It's my glad, glad proclamation. Some people think it's silly and absurd, but I'm glad, so glad to say it over and over. Oh, it seems to me that Jesus seems to be my favorite word. Jesus, I know that you really do love me. Jesus, I know that you really do care. What do I do when lightning strikes me? What have I gotta do? Who do I cry out to? You, Jesus, seem to be my favorite word.